Hello everyone, welcome to the first video from segment Thermodynamics on my YouTube channel Mechanical Studies. Through this channel, I would like to guide you and help you in learning subjects from mechanical engineering. So please do subscribe the channel for upcoming videos, give your likes and share with your friends. This video is all about thermodynamic systems, but first let me tell you about the scope of this subject. Thermodynamics deals with energies possessed by gases and vapors. It studies energy interactions, or more precisely we can say conversion of these energies in terms of heat and work, and the associated changes in properties of the system. So here the first term from the subject comes into picture: system. Selection of system is always a first step in analyzing thermodynamic problems. System can be defined as quantity of matter or region in space taken into consideration or chosen for study where some thermodynamic changes occur. Okay. Now system has its boundaries. So we can describe a system by fixing or creating boundaries. Anything outside the system is called as surrounding, and system and surrounding together makes universe. Thus boundary is a contact surface shared by both the system as well as surrounding. Now boundaries can be real or imaginary. For example, in case of nozzle here, the inner surface of the nozzle forms real part of boundary, whereas the inlet and exit areas or planes of nozzle forms here imaginary boundaries, since a physical surface is not present there. Okay. Again, a boundary can be fixed or movable. For example, here in case of gas enclosed in a piston cylinder device, inner surface of cylinder will serve as fixed boundary here, whereas if the gas is heated, it will expand eventually and cause the piston to move upward. Thus the inner surface of the piston will be shifted upward. So this inner surface of the piston will act as a moving boundary here. So after discussing system and system boundaries, let's go to the classification of thermodynamic system. Thermodynamic system, or simply system, can be classified in three different categories, which are open system, closed system and isolated system, based on mass and energy exchange across the boundary. Okay. In open system, both mass as well as energies can be transferred or exchanged with the surrounding across the boundaries. Here, while analyzing open systems, a fixed volume in space is chosen for study, and that's why this approach or system is also called as control volume. We have already discussed this in case of nozzle here. The real boundaries as well as imaginary boundaries forms a control volume through which a working fluid flows. Second category is a closed system, in which only energy can be transferred across the boundaries of the system with surrounding, whereas the transfer of mass is restricted completely. Okay. That means this is a system with fixed mass and identity. That's why this is also called control mass approach. Okay. We have already seen this in case of gas of fixed mass, that is 2 kg, enclosed here in a piston cylinder device. Thus the gas is heated and it will be expanded eventually. That means the volume of gas may vary, but the mass remains fixed, that is 2 kg. So this is a closed system. Third system is isolated system, where both mass as well as energy are not allowed to exchange or transfer with the surrounding. Okay, so here it is a special case of closed system where energy transfer with the surrounding is also restricted. In actual practice, isolated system is very difficult to achieve, but it can be approximately modeled. Now remember here, analysis of these three systems differs from each other. So it's very important and essential that being a mechanical engineer, you must know the different utilities and engineering devices falling in these categories. There are many engineering devices which involve mass transfer in and out across the systems. So these utilities can be modeled as open system, and these are turbines, pumps, compressors, nozzles and diffusers, all kinds of heat exchangers which are steam boilers, evaporators, condensers and radiators. Now utilities considered under closed system are the devices with piston cylinder mechanism like internal combustion engines, reciprocating pumps as well as reciprocating compressors. And the utilities which can be modeled as isolated system are thermos flask, packed foods as well as soda cans. Okay, a universe is also a good example of isolated system. In this way, we have discussed almost all aspects of thermodynamic systems. Thank you.